We're following breaking news this afternoon out of Tallahassee. The FBI executing a search warrant right now for white nationalist leader Jordan Jereb.
Officials are at a home on the 900 block of Parkview Drive.
Our Lenitra Bennett is there live right now. Lenitra, what can you tell us?
Well, guys, a Tallahassee police officer just pulled up on the scene. Not quite sure if he is a part of the investigation right now, but I do know that there are some FBI agents inside of the home, and actually the officer is about to go inside of the home. This is where a search warrant is being executed for Jordan Jereb. Jordan Jereb is the self-proclaimed white supremacist extremist. The group that he's with, the militia group, has claimed at one point to be the responsible group for the shooter, Nicholas Cruz, in the Parkland shooting, the school shooting in South Florida. So right now what we know is that the FBI is executing a search warrant. They are inside of the home. Jordan Jereb was inside at the time. I do not know if he's been arrested. When I arrived on the scene, there were a few officers that were here. Several unmarked vehicles parked near the home, and I could see a couple of the agents walk in and out of the home. But at this time, the only thing that we have been able to confirm is that they are executing the search warrant. And again, that search warrant is for Jordan Jereb, who is with the militia group. He's the self-proclaimed leader of that group that claimed to be responsible for Nicholas Cruz, who is the shooter of the school shooting in Parkland, Florida. Again, there are several agents inside of the home here on Park Drive, and the TPD officer has come out again. So he is now leaving the home. There are agents inside, not quite sure what all they are doing. We just know that they're executing the search warrant for Jordan Jereb. So we will be on the scene, and I will have more information if anything new happens, but I will be out here with these law enforcement officers, and we'll bring you the latest on WCTV.tv and, of course, here on Eyewitness News. For now, guys, back to you.
Jordan Jereb now jailed without bond as we try to find out why the feds raided his home. Jereb, a self-proclaimed militia leader, is in court today. Our Lenitra Bennett was there and has the latest.
When Jordan Jereb got arrested, he looked at my camera and said he didn't do anything wrong. Today, the judge reminding him in court that anything he says will be held against him.
I do invoke my Fifth Amendment right to against self-incrimination.
Jordan Jereb appearing before a judge for the first time via video from the Leon County Jail, a day after federal agents raid his mother's home where he lives.
I would like a review of the problem caused.
The judge saying Jereb violated his probation on a 2016 extortion case. Jereb's attorney, Stephen Glazer, says the knife authorities found was a World War II souvenir. Glazer says it's not clear yet why there was a warrant to search the home in the first place.
I see this as a strictly First Amendment case. This is his right to speak his mind, his right to give his opinion, which I might not believe in, but he's going to say it. He's entitled to it.
Jereb is due back in court with his new attorney Friday morning. We're told Jereb's search warrant hasn't been filed with the Leon County Clerk's office yet. Therefore, the details of his latest arrest still are not available. At the Leon County Courthouse, Lenitra Bennett, WCTV Eyewitness News.
Jereb first made headlines when he claimed to have trained Parkland school shooter Nicholas Cruz. His attorney says he doesn't believe Jereb is connected to that shooting, but that may have put him on the feds' radar.
Federal agents were on the scene for hours. When I was here, they were inside, and it was hard for me to tell whether Jordan Jereb was inside or not until I saw him come out of the front door and speak.
I didn't do anything wrong. I'm a good person.
Those were the words Jordan Jereb said after walking out of the house in handcuffs. Law enforcement officers escorting him into a Tallahassee police squad car. Neighbors noticing all of the action before Jereb was taken into custody. The law enforcement presence alarming at first, but also reassuring.
I like that they follow every lead, you're not safe if you want to do trouble. We have an effective police department, effective law enforcement that comes out, and they're not only pretty thorough, but they show up in force.
Law enforcement officers did take several items as evidence before clearing the scene. Neighbors say Jereb's mother lives in the home. We do not know if she or anyone else was inside when Jereb was taken into custody. We're now learning that Jereb is being charged with extortion by threats. That violates his probation stemming from a prior case. Guys, back to you in the studio.
All right, thank you very much, Lenitra. And his arraignment is set for tomorrow morning. Here's what we know right now about Jereb. He's the self-proclaimed leader of the Republic of Florida militia. He was in the headlines last month after the Parkland shooting. He claims he helped train shooter Nicholas Cruz. However, law enforcement has not confirmed that.